Why theology late for Newton? Think scared? Wrong. The opposite truth. He was too lucid. Saw terrifying truth. 1936. Newton manuscripts surfaced. Scientists went silent. Manuscripts. Newton used math on scripture, fused physics, theology, claimed science ends in theology. I've touched that door. More shocking. Last 30 years shunned physics, pursued alchemy, theology. Newton studied theology late. Orbital math posed unsolved riddle. This puzzle made him doubt the universe needs supernatural upkeep. Why do rational scientists turn mystic? It'll append everything? 1693. 50-year-old Newton broke down. Hold up, 6 each day, he only computed 3 body or more orbits. That math finally broke him down. Famous 3-body problem. Gravity makes 3 bodies' motion unsolvable. Worse, theory predicts systems turn chaotic. Yet the solar system has run 4.6 billion years, 8 planets, still clockwork precise. Contradiction crushed Newton. Imagine a perfect theory that still can't explain the universe's stability. Newton wrote to theologian Richard Bentley, saying, "I can't imagine matter moving alone, creating order. It needs a designing mind." Not faith collapsing. Rather, his science-based, like seeing a device too complex to self-assemble. You know an engineer exists. But the shock came later. Newton obsessively studied the Bible as history, not mere story. He spent 12 years comparing 50-plus Bible versions, restoring the original. He uncovered this: the Trinity isn't in early scripture, at Nicaea, added later in 320. Newton said the Bible was altered. Church twisted doctrine for power. 17th century heresy meant death. Newton wasn't afraid. He wrote, "Truth stays truth, not lie, though most believe lies." Newton also studied alchemy then. He built secret basement lab at Cambridge, transmuting metal. He left a 1,000,000-word alchemy notebook, not for riches, but to simply grasp matter's. Newton believed finding matter's basics reveals how God made world. He noted, alchemy seeks not riches, but to grasp creation's hidden transmuting metals is surface aim. Grasp sacred geometry behind matter. Why Newton found cosmic precision beyond imagining? Earth, 149.6 million perfect distance. 5% orbital shift makes oceans boil or Earth freeze. The moon's size and distance cause total eclipses, revealing the corona. Earth's 23.5 degrees tilt makes seasons. 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. Let life breathe, burn. Each parameter fits perfectly, yet it's more complex. Also, Newton faced determinism's paradox. Physics governs all, including minds. Does free will exist? Like a supercomputer, pre-programmed? He thinks he's thinking, but actually only running code. Newton wrote, "Can chart planets, not hearts. If physics governs thoughts, do morality and responsibility matter?" That question drove him near collapse. More puzzling, Newton uncovered a historic scientific snack. Gravity predicts perturbations, chaotic orbits, Yet observations show the solar system stable. Paradox stumped scientists 150 years 1887. Poincare explained it, chaos theory. In Newton's day, he concluded God must sometimes tweak orbits, like a watchmaker winding clocks. Leibniz later harshly mocked, would God's clock need frequent repairs? Newton held firm, no better answer. Then miracles happened. Studying biblical chronology, Newton used math to date events, using Daniel, astronomy, and historical sources to build a system. He wrote that the Bible is faith and history, decode its time cipher, and reveal humanity's true path. In 2003, Israel's National Library released the manuscripts. Scholars astonished found Newton's bold premise. He treated the Bible as history. Yet Newton went bolder still. He challenged church authority, said humans altered scripture, one God alone. Then, this idea meant death. In secret he wrote, if God exists, he wants reasoned truth, not blind dogma. Science taught me doubt all. Why not religion? Courage inspires today. Newton's work stunned scientists, raising a deep question, where ends science? Newton built classical mechanics, yet atop it found much still unexplained. Three-body defies exact solutions. Pure physics can't explain stability. Consciousness unknown? Later he said, I don't know how others see me. Like a seaside child, I find shells. Truth's ocean waits. Not humility, an honest awe. He touched science's edge and mankind's mental ceiling. Dying, Newton Stukely recalled, manuscripts held Newton's deepest thoughts, yet he buried them. Scholars suspect those manuscripts held radical theology or cosmic guesses. We'll never know the answer. Thoughts burned away. Even today, only a fraction of Newton's 1.4 million word theology is studied. In 2003, Cambridge began the Newton Project, organizing manuscripts, revealing Newton's late life system uniting physics, theology, alchemy. He believed disciplines study one truth from different angles. Sounds crazy, yet physics seeks theory of everything. Newton was ahead of his time. Why Newton studied theology late? Not mad. Too lucid. He built physics by reason, yet atop saw what reason can't reach. The shock drove him to theology. He asked, where does science end? What is the universe? Why exist? 3 centuries later, we lack answers. Newton's final thoughts inspire reflection. As science advances, deeper knowledge reveals more unsolved mysteries. Science's paradox. Humanity will never fully grasp the universe. Exploring shows courage. Newton's life shows wisdom isn't having every answer, but admitting what you don't know. Staying humble, while the ocean of truth beyond him awaits exploration.